Tonight, President Putin doubling down on war. He will visit North Korea tomorrow, meeting with Kim Jong-un, who has supplied Russia with weapons, declaring last week he would agree to peace, but only if Ukraine meets maximalist demands like giving up territory. That was condemned by world leaders at a peace summit in Switzerland this weekend, mostly recommitting to supporting Ukraine in its fight. Putin's confidence stems in part from the backing of many Russians. On the streets of Moscow last week, this Russian man told NBC News, "Peace with Ukraine? Now? Only on our terms." This woman's view repeated again and again. Any war ends with peace talks, but I don't think there was anyone to talk to at the moment. Opposition in Russia has been crushed, but the only independent polling organization tells us most Russians want peace, but don't want to lose.
They don't want to be at a loss after all the victims and all the losses.
And says Russia's new war economy has even been a boost for some.
People do think the war is something bad, but it helps. In some respects, it helps families to level up their income and their social position.
The agony on the front lines, with hundreds of thousands dead, is a long way from most of Russia, while it has been lived by Ukrainians every day since Putin's illegal 2022 invasion. At this weekend's peace summit, US National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan vowing to keep supporting President Zelensky.
What this summit has done is define what the core character, the core foundation of that just peace looks like. That no nation should be allowed to conquer another nation by force, period.
But important US partners and allies like Turkey, India and Saudi Arabia refused to sign up to a final communique that, NBC News has learned, left out earlier proposals of talks with Moscow. One South African official told us, "You don't achieve peace through war, just more war." Tonight, in both Ukraine and Russia, there is little hope for a way out, and victory for either side looks a long way off.
There is no resistance or no considerable resistance against the war. And even the ones who are, say, sick and tired with that, not very much, but they are, they don't expect this war to end soon.
Kier Simmons is joining us now. Okay, so Kier, you've laid that out here. Now Putin's going to North Korea tomorrow. Talk to us about the messaging, the strategy, the tactics there.
Well, it's the message is that the Russian leader is going to join to talk to a friendly nation. And implicit, of course, that America, the West, are not friendly nations. So there's that simple message. Another one is, look, I've got friends, even if it is friends in a country that itself is so isolated. And then there are some practical aspects here too, Hallie. You know, the North Koreans have been providing ballistic missiles to Russia for the war in Ukraine. President Putin will arrive with an entourage of officials. It's possible that there will be some kind of a security agreement. That may mean more weapons for Russia. It may also mean some kind of military assistance for North Korea, which is a real risk for the Korean Peninsula. So, you know, I think there are lots of aspects to this. I think the main one is President Putin doubling down on war, as I said in that piece. One other aspect just to mention before I go, Hallie, President Putin now sacking 4 deputy defense ministers. People will know perhaps that he already moved his defense minister and has removed a bunch of officials in the defense department. This is looking like a purge now. And I think what President Putin is doing is trying to change the messaging and change the reality to try to move away from the kind of corruption that they've seen, because he thinks that has damaged his war effort. And he's trying to message to the Russian people. Again, the message is, I plan to be in this for the long haul.
Kier Simmons, we're glad to have you covering all of this for us tonight. Super important. Appreciate it, friend.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.